1. When you reach for your keys and your cat suddenly starts watching you, do you know what they're actually reading? Most people miss this. They think cats barely notice when we leave. But behind that quiet stare, there's something deeper. And if you misunderstand it, which most owners do, you can accidentally turn a normal departure into a stress signal your cat remembers. Before you leave your cat alone, the first 30 seconds matter more than the whole goodbye. Most people assume it's the leaving that makes cats anxious. But here's the thing, it's often the buildup. The rushing, the shoe grabbing, the sudden change in your energy. Your cat doesn't understand, I'm just going to the store. They understand pattern, tone, pace, tension. If you move like something important is happening, your cat feels that shift instantly. And the hidden consequence is this. They don't just react to your leaving. They start bracing for it before you even open the door. Do this instead. Slow your body down. Take one breath before you touch the handle. Keep your voice low and normal. Use the same simple phrase every time, like, back soon. No drama. No apologizing. Just calm, predictable energy. And watch for this, because the next part is where a lot of people accidentally make things worse. 2. Leave your cat with something that still smells like you. Most people assume cats need more talking, more petting, or more explanation. But here's the thing, cats live through scent first. Your smell is one of the strongest signals that their world still feels familiar. When you leave the house completely scentless, or you wash everything and strip your scent away, your cat can feel like a piece of their territory just disappeared. Not in a dramatic way, in a quiet, unsettling way. That hidden consequence shows up later. Some cats get more alert. Some don't relax deeply. Some hang around the door longer than usual because the house feels a little less shared. Do this instead. Keep a soft shirt, blanket, or towel with your scent in a safe resting spot your cat already likes. Not something dangerous. Not anything with loose strings if your cat chews fabric. Just a familiar scent anchor. Quick faceless friendly shot. Placing a worn t-shirt beside a cat bed. That one tiny cue tells your cat, the home still smells like us. And if this is making you rethink your usual goodbye, hit like and subscribe. The most common mistake is coming next, and it looks like love. 3. This is the one most owners do without realizing it. They turn the goodbye into a ceremony. You pet your cat again. You pick them up. You kiss their head. You say, I'm sorry. You say, I'll be back soon, 5 times. Then you linger because you feel guilty. Most people think more affection equals more comfort. But here's the thing, your cat doesn't understand the words. They understand the pattern. They understand the emotional spike. So when the last thing that happens before you leave is a big, loaded, repetitive goodbye, your cat learns that the door is tied to a huge event. The hidden consequence isn't that they miss you. It's that your departure becomes the alarm. That's why some cats start following you, meowing at the door, or staring at your hands when you grab your bag. They're not being dramatic. They're tracking the ritual. Do this instead. If your cat wants contact, give one calm interaction. 1. Then stop. Use your same cue. Keep your body language easy. Walk out like leaving is normal, because to your cat, that normality is what makes the world feel safe. And pay attention to this, because what you leave them with in the first few minutes matters just as much as the goodbye itself. 4. Give your cat a tiny job before you go. A lot of owners leave a plain bowl of food and think that covers it. But most cats don't need a giant meal in that moment. They need a reason to shift their brain away from the door. Cats are hunters by nature, even if they're sleeping on your couch and judging you from a windowsill. When nothing happens after you leave, some cats go straight into waiting mode. Door watching, pacing, listening for your footsteps. The hidden consequence is boredom mixed with vigilance. That's a bad combo. Do this instead. Scatter a few pieces of kibble, use a simple puzzle feeder, or hide a couple of treats in a safe spot your cat already knows how to find. Keep it easy. The goal is not to frustrate them. The goal is to give them a small win. A cat that gets to seek, sniff, and solve something is a cat that has somewhere to put their energy. Because if you make the puzzle too hard, you don't reduce stress. You create frustration, which is why the room itself matters next. 5. Do a quick room scan before you walk out. Most people assume a cat can settle anywhere as long as there's food and water nearby. But behind that independence, there's something deeper. Cats are territorial. They notice the little things. A noisy TV, a scary window view, a litter box that's hard to reach, a water bowl shoved in a corner, a room that feels unfinished. To us, those are tiny details. To your cat, they can be little friction points that pile up while you're gone. The hidden consequence is simple. Your cat stays a little more alert than they need to be. They don't fully relax because the environment doesn't feel settled. Do this instead. Make one calm zone. Water accessible. Litter box easy to reach. Favorite bed or perch available. If outside movement stresses your cat, close the curtain a bit or lower the visual chaos. This is not about making your home perfect. It's about making it predictable. And if your cat still seems off around departures, watch this next part closely. 6. Use the exact same exit ritual every time. Most people assume cats will just get used to it eventually. But here's the thing, cats learn from repetition, not promises. If one day you sneak out, the next day you talk forever, and the next day you rush around stressed. Your cat never gets a clear script. What they perceive is uncertainty, and uncertainty keeps a cat on edge. The hidden consequence is that they can't fully settle because they're always trying to figure out what kind of leaving is coming next. Do this instead. Same order, same phrase, same calm movement, same final step. That predictability tells your cat, this pattern is safe. And if your cat's reaction to you leaving suddenly changes, or they start hiding more, eating less, vocalizing more, or seeming unusually restless, consider possible stress, pain, or illness and check with a vet. A sudden behavior change is worth paying attention to, because if the pattern changes fast, there may be more going on than simple clinginess. 7. So here's the 30-second version. Before you leave your cat alone, don't make the last moment loud. Make it clear. Walk over calmly. If your cat wants contact, give one slow pet or a brief cheek rub. If they don't force it. Place the familiar scent item near their favorite safe spot. Set out the easy treat or puzzle. Use your same quiet cue. Then leave without turning back. That's it. That tiny routine is what most people miss. Not because it's complicated, because it's too simple to seem powerful. But to your cat, those 30 seconds say everything. They say the house is still familiar. They say your leaving is normal. They say they don't need to panic when your keys move. And that's the real answer to the question from the beginning. Before you leave your cat alone, don't ask, will they survive the next few hours? Ask, did I make the last 30 seconds feel safe? Because to a cat, peace isn't a speech. It's a human who leaves calmly and comes back the same way. If you want more simple cat behavior tips that actually make sense in real life, tap the video on screen and keep going.